You know, if your downtown is like ours, it's just a shell of its former self. Downtowns used to be vibrant places, many shops. It's where people went. They felt like a community there, and our kids were safe. But something happened along the way, and everyone seemed to move out, and slowly the downtowns began to decay and fall into ruin. There's people who try to fix it up and revitalize it, but it hardly ever works. You know, in the beginning, God created the family. And when He created the family, He created man to be the head of the family, to teach their kids spiritual things, to prepare them for the world. And also you have the role of the mother who teaches them how to nourish one another and be compassionate. And the goal of this is to teach our children the ways of God, so when they're older, they would teach their children. But something has happened along the way. Our families and our country are just a shell of their former self. There are a lot of dads who are not part of their family. There are a lot of parents who work all the time and never really have time for their family. Then you have families who go from pillar to post to school activities and sports events and things like that. And somewhere along the way, we lost all of our closeness and our God-given responsibilities. God's formula for the family has not changed. It's interesting, if you read all the studies, the importance of a father in the home. A father brings stability, especially the biological father. It brings a sense of family and the encouragement that children need. You know, being a dad is more than just providing food and shelter. It's more than just sending child support each month. A father must be involved with his children, because whether we want to admit it or not, our children mimic us. How they see us as dads lead their family and treat their family is how they're going to do it as well. If you look at domestic violence in your city, and a lot of times you will see that the reason this happened, that violence happened, is because that's what the child, the mother or the father, experienced at home growing up. Now, if you are a nourishing father, a caring father, a loving father, that's going to go on to your kids. You look at people in human trafficking, many times they get caught up because they meet these people online and they start a conversation and a relationship with them, and they hide it from their parents. And a lot of parents don't really look at it, care what their child is doing. They trust them to be safe, but our kids just don't know. So in this day and age, we need the men to step up. You know, there may not be much help for your downtown. It may just be lost forever. But there's good news. You can save your family. You can save your children's family by being the parent that God wants you to be. Love your children, teach your children, and be there for your children. Step up, men.